it's me, April Kamaya. You have reached my review for Couples Retreat Season 1, Episode 5, Sex School. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel on your way out of the video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It only takes 1 second. My goal is 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I am up to 20, so thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate it. My goal is 100 by the end of the year. It is May. We can do it, you guys. So let's get to it. So they start off by getting ready by the pool. They got a little setup for the guys because, of course, even though it is a couples, retreat, it's kind of harder on the men to kind of take criticism and kind of hear certain things. So they sent AJ off. She has a day off, and they're going to give the guys a little break for a change. A day of pampering for them, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. So let's see. So the men go down to, they set a hike, but I think they just walked down somewhere where there was benches and sat down and talked. Ray J wasn't there, not really sure why. So they talked about how Michael Blackson started his comedy. So I guess Mendici asked him how he started, and I guess when Michael Blackson came to America, he said that Americans were very harsh on him because of his dark skin. So all of the jokes that they made about it, I guess, kind of made him be funny and talk about other people as a defense mechanism. So I guess that's how he kind of started his comedy with that. So in the midst of all that, he explains that this caused him not to really have women. He didn't have, I don't know if he said, I don't remember if his sex encounter or his first girlfriend by 18. And then still later on, he wasn't really getting women. So I guess he says that's why he's trying to make up for lost time with that. It's an excuse, but whatever. If that's what he wants to say, that's what he wants to say. So when the men come down to meet the ladies, Ray J appears. So he probably wasn't ready for the scene down there. But he's appeared. So all the men go find their ladies. They're at different stations. So they have foot massages, nail care, body massages. Those are the different stations. So Rada is talking to Blackson. She's giving him a foot massage. She tells him that he has bad feet. I couldn't really see the feet because they really didn't show it, but I can tell that it was discolored, and I can only imagine. She didn't say good things about it, so that's all I need to know. I have my own imagination. But anyway, she discusses that she has kids of her own and that she hasn't introduced him to her kids because she's not sure where that relationship is going. And plus, even though she isn't having a kid, she wants to make sure that their relationship is more solid than what it is right now. So actually, Blackson speaks very highly of Rada. So when I listen to him, he does actually seems like he really is interested in her. Not interested in her, but he really loves her, even though I know that's weird to say because he do have side chicks, but that is their arrangement, so that's neither here or there. He does seem like he loves her, and he says that she is the one that could possibly make him change. I don't know. Who knows? Like he said, he has to go from 3 to 2 to 1, so it'll probably dwindle down. He is an African. I've heard they have multiple women, but I don't know if that's a stereotype. I'm just projecting what I've heard. I don't know for sure. So Raymond and Delicious, they kind of talk. They discuss where they are in their relationship. Of course, we heard this since the beginning. There's no passion. He admits that he does drop the ball and that he is going to work on it. We move on to Ray J and Princess. They just start discussing the fact that they were surprised that they won the game of which couple knew each other the best, and they won even over Rashida and Kirk, because Rashida and Kirk been together over 15 years, so they even beat them. So I guess they were surprised about that. So Princess starts to ask Ray J if he entertained anybody since he filed for divorce. And I was actually surprised because he admitted that he did, which I was really surprised because I thought he was going to say no. Um, so you can already see that he's kind of uncomfortable with the questions of, I, I guess he wanted to come here and just kind of, I don't know, because I want to say work on the marriage, but how do you work on the marriage and not talk about the issues? But every time she wants to bring up issues or say things, it's like, why are you bringing up that? You know, but it's kind of like stuff that they need to work on and get through. So I just think Ray J's he's immature. And when he got married already, everyone said he wasn't ready to get married because he's too immature. He's not ready. So of course Ray J's uncomfortable, so she tries to flip it and go ask Princess about the lingerie. She explains, she buys lingerie, no big deal. I pose and I take pictures to make myself feel good. He thinks ultimately she is talking for sure to someone or texting someone for sure. They flash to the producers asking them like, did you go through her phone? He does doesn't answer it, or they don't show if he answered it or not. I don't know, but she probably is. But like I said, the lingerie, it's not a big deal. She probably just bought that just to like she said, look good and be sexy. So at the end, they end that with showing us blacks and turning the tables and sucking toes, rata toes, and then Ray J looks like, oh my god, and then he kind of flips it and pours, it looks like honey or something on Princess, and so I guess they do like a toe sucking competition. But I guess it was funny, it was cute. Gotta laugh about stuff like this, especially as couples. You guys are gonna be together like forever, so to me it's like you gotta have fun, right? um so Delicious is tired. They have a conversation. Delicious and Raymond have a conversation. Delicious is tired of being an alpha male, being in charge. She described it pretty well. It's like it's her and then it's her husband and kids, instead of it being the husband and the wife and the kids. And I understand how she feels. Um, not Ray J. Raymond is still trying to get the hang of things. He's trying to adapt. I know, to the outside world, and I guess he's trying to get back the time that he lost. But I feel like the time that he lost was such a critical time in a man's life. I'm not a man, so I don't know, but I feel like it was. So it's kind of like he has to like catch up at another age. But now that I'm thinking about it, he was married before, so never mind. I think that Raymond is like in his 30s, and Raymond is not in his 30s, huh? He's like in his 40s, so I'm not sure, but it's still trauma though. I still think he's suffered enough trauma, especially the length of time they was in jail, that it's probably is gonna take a minute. I would be curious to talk to the first wife and see why it didn't work out between them. I think that insight would help me a lot with Raymond, because it's still like he's still like a mystery to me. So the group ends up going to like this dark room. Got the beds on the floor, so they're like wondering what's going on. So Yandy, of course, brings somebody else. She brings a sexologist who used to be a monk and a stripper. Ain't that something? So first she was a stripper, and then I guess she tried to save herself or something and be a monk. And then I guess she was probably like, no, this is not me. I have to go back and do something. So she probably went to school, sex education or something, and now she's a sexologist. Nothing wrong with that, And then someone asked her like, oh, I thought monks were men, which I thought monks were men, but I guess she said in what they practiced, they were girl monks. So, so I guess she speaks about different ways to have orgasms, different orgasms, and Delicious discloses, I think she was saying that she hasn't experienced many. She would like to experience, and I think she said she maybe experienced like 2 or 3. So that's what I got from it, that she was saying that she hasn't experienced a lot. So she's interested to see how she can get more. So, yeah, they do. So they do this exercise where the woman's on top of the guys, and she goes around and kind of asks like what they have to deal with in their that part. And so Princess and Ray J, I guess their issue is they do the same position, and he doesn't look her in her eyes. So you can put two and two together what that means. So yeah, so they have to work on that. Ray J says he can work on that. Of course, Rayman and Delicious discuss working on their connection. It seems like they're enjoying each other's very much. They start cutting to the other castmates. I don't know, there's probably editing, but they seem like they was having a good time. And then they ended with the sexologist giving gift bags to the couples full of sex toys and lubes. And, of course, at the end of the night, you know what's going to happen, right? Of course, except for Princess and Ray J. But everybody else probably about to, have a good time, y'all. So that was the end of the episode. Nothing to it. Like I said, we get the preview of the next episode. I'm upset because I see Ray J and Princess like going at it. So I'm like, damn. Like I was really like thinking like, okay, they're taking baby steps. They're taking baby steps, and then I see the next episode and they're calling each other names and stuff. I'm like, oh man. I know they're not supposed to be together, but I be trying to, love. Like I do. I love. Like I love and relationships and couples and doing things like that. Like I love stuff like this. That's why I review this show. That's why I review Ready to Love. I review Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I really like couple stuff, relationship stuff. I like that because in life, that's what we deal with anyway, right? So it's like, why not talk about it? So yeah, I was kind of like, I was hoping we was gonna end on a good note, but I guess we gotta have a little drama. So you guys, that was my review for Couples Retreat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was short and sweet, but hey, short videos are good, right? You don't want to blah, 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 blah. I try not to blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So, yes, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Again, my goal is 100 by the end of the year. Get me to 100, you guys. Okay, you guys. I will see you guys on the next episode. So, enjoy you guys' day, and I will see you later. All right. Take care, you guys. Bye.